and come join the fun. Join us on the journey where the magic's begun. We'll explore the parks and tell stories too. With Aloha Dis, the magic's all for you. With each new video, the fun begins. From the castle's glow to the ocean winds, we're here to share, to laugh and play. On Aloha Dis, it's excitement every day. Aloha Dis, where dreams come true. We'll bring the magic right to you. From island vibes and skies of blue. On Aloha Dis, it's excitement every day. Aloha Dis, where dreams come true. We'll bring the magic right to you. From island vibes and skies of blue. On every show, there's something new.
Aloha. Welcome into the stream. I'm Dr. Iron Chef, and this is an early morning edition of Later Tonight. Pedro, thank you for the 100 bits. I'm sorry. I still haven't put that up on the static. The notifications. It must be on the downstairs computer. It's so difficult. I haven't configured both computers exactly the same. So I apologize for that. But thank you for the 100 bits as always. Hi, Moose. Hi, Zero G's. Aloha to both of you. But yeah, welcome in. It is early in the morning. I've actually been up since like 3:07, but now it's 5:36. And I have a meeting at 9, I think. Perfect. Perfect. We have Zero G's in the house, which he's not going to do his own shout out as much as I asked him to do. So we're going to have to shout out Zero G's as well. But yeah, so we have a meeting at 9, I believe. So thank you for the Hawaii 5-0. But yeah, I think so. Usually we have these meetings once a month for principals organization. And usually we get breakfast orders, like we put in our breakfast orders like the night before or a couple days before. And there was no text today for the breakfast orders, or last night. So I wasn't going to try to step in and say, oh, are we doing breakfast or not? Because, it's a special treat that we have breakfast. So it's not like it has to be every single time, but it has been for the last 7 meetings. But I'm no longer president, so I try not to step in too much. So I'm going to let my friend know, who's the current president. Are we meeting today? I'm pretty sure we're meeting. It's on the calendar. And it's just ending a school year is so difficult. There's so much stuff going on that sometimes you forget. So yeah, at breakfast. So I usually get, I am hungry, actually. I came home last night. So this is why I was up at 7. Not 7. I was up at 3:00 in the morning. So I came home, and it's Friday, and it was kind of an exhausting week. We were doing a lot of cleaning up in the office. So we do a carpet cleaning every summer. So the janitors were busy, hard at work. They did a really good job on the carpet. There are stains that have been out of the carpet that haven't been out of the carpet for years. So, and even someone said, oh, it really smells good in here. So I was like, well, please make sure you let them know, because they take pride in their work, and it'll be nice to, have just, people say thank you and how good of a job they're doing. I think that's something that you can do for appreciation of our janitorial staff. So, but we also have a new director coming in, and I was setting up his office. So we had to move a big conference room table out from the room, which barely fit through the door. We put it on its side and slid it out into the main center area, and then I moved the desk with one of the other guys into the new director's office. So it's an accomplishment. There was some stuff that got done as well. So we have 20 minutes to make sure we did everything. And I think I did, because before I went to bed, which was, I came home. I stayed a little late because we're just wrapping up stuff. So I came home late, and then I ate some sushi because it was on the table. Not
Yo,
the
Iron
fish,
Chef
but
people
the,
voice tonight. God, Iron
the other
Chef has a
stuff.
sexy voice too. God, I should just quit.
I'm more.
I should just quit. I need to
Yes,
retire.
DJ, please quit.
Oh, wait, is the viewer tax working? What? The viewer did the wait. So, did you see the viewer attack? I'm so sorry. Wait. I can't tell if it went off or not because I don't have the view screen up. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Feed the shark.
Quality.
Yes, it is quality. Hi, Naz. Hi, Naz. Welcome into the stream. Do we give a shout out to Mord? Here. Yeah, so came home. It was late. Dr. Mom had gotten us some sushi for dinner. So the sushi was in the fridge, but the fried stuff, we
Mahalo
get
for your
like
support.
ika rings, which is Dr. Mom. Thank you very much for the bit, Sparkman. Welcome into the stream. So yeah, so she went and she got some ika rings, which is basically taco, squid, fried squid, battered and deep fried, but they're the rings, right? So they're the legs, I guess. They're not the tentacles. Well, I don't know. But anyway, ika rings, or I guess it's the body. Maybe it's the body. So deep fried. There was some takoyaki, which is basically, I don't know, it's like a croquet, but it's a yummy croquet made with squid. So we had 2 of those things. What else was on the table? I don't think I ate the other stuff. And then there was what they call a Superman roll, which is ahi, tuna, bluefin tuna, that they also put this creamy jalapeno sauce, I guess. And then inside, it's on a maki roll, and inside the roll is kind of a California-ish type roll, I guess. I don't know. Maybe there's some other stuff in there, and then that's very yummy. So I had that, and then some other stuff, like like my Pinky likes either cucumber rolls or daikon, which is a radish that is kind of pickled radish. So she either likes the vegetable, the cucumbers, or the daikon rolls. I should show you pictures. Maybe we could do that. So I'm describing all this stuff, and you're going like, "What is he describing?" Let's see if we can open up a browser. We go to a place called Ninja Sushi, and I just have the hardest time saying sushi. I have no idea why. Okay. So menu. Here's the menu. I apologize. It probably was super bright all of a sudden. What did she get? Is the monkey fighting? wait, it just scrolled off my screen. Oh, it's your bedtime soon. Yeah, the sushi agreed with me. Okay, so this is the dragon maki. We didn't get that, but sometimes we get this. This is eel, eel, avocado, and like California roll. There, we got the Superman maki. Um, oh, Pinky likes this sometimes. This is the Hoso maki with avocado and cucumber. You can kind of see it there. E- But I'm not sure. I'm not sure what they have on the mainland sometimes, or even in Canada, what type of sushi that they have. I wish they had better pictures. They only have like samples. I wish they had pictures of everything. Maybe. They must have a Superman. Oh, we had this. I'm not sure which one that one. Oh, here is a Superman. Oh, I gotta log in. Never mind. Oh yeah. So this is a Superman. It has the ahi on top. There's fried, I don't know, onion things on top of it as well, drizzled in a sauce. It's not super hot, but it's very flavorful. And then it's a California roll underneath. So they call that the Superman roll. I have no idea why. So, but yeah, so there's still some sushi in the fridge, so we might get some later on. So yeah, so the shark was fed some sushi. Is the maki roll fighting the Kardashians? Okay, that's the comment. No, I guess so. Could be. It absolutely could be. Okay, so this is not quite working for me. I have my chat on a different screen. I'm going to move chat to this screen because I'm not going to be able to see it otherwise. So I apologize. I'm still trying to figure out things. Keith, thank you for the hydrate. I need to drink my coffee. I've been sitting on this coffee for the last hour. Hawaii sushi is very different. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking, because when we go to like Disney World and we get sushi, it's like, oh, this is different. You know, I mean, it's yummy. It's not that it's not yummy, but it's. I'm not sure if it's not as flavorful or they just like use different ingredients. So, but it's still yummy. It's not like I wouldn't eat it. It's just different. Yeah, leftover Thai. I like Thai food. We don't get it enough. We used to have. Okay, as you know, this is a very G-rated um, channel, and we've kept it there, and that's what we like to do. So this is take it for what you want, but it's actually the name of the Thai restaurant. The Thai restaurant is PHUKET Thai. So you pronounce it in your head. PHUKET Thai. and that's the name of the restaurant. You can't make those kind of things up, but yeah, it's hard to say it around the kids. Yeah. So, and it's 2 syllables. So just do PHUKET Thai. So if you haven't figured it out yet. Your uncle was a school principal and as a yes. So that's just what it is. Thanks for being on the YouTube side, Dustin. We are simulcasting on YouTube and Twitch. So, and we just haven't. I'm not sure why we're not doing the. Um, well, I guess now that I think about it, I do know why. We don't put the challenge screen, and sometimes it's because we get um, some, not from you guys, not from you guys at all. We just get some visitors that decide to drop stuff, especially on the YouTube side. Oh, I got 9 minutes now. Okay, did I do this? Yes, I did this. Okay. It's not you, Naz. It is not you. It's people that we don't know. That it's so different on the YouTube side. I'm not sure how to explain it. I don't think I'm going to finish this one. It doesn't. I I actually think. Okay, so as far as monetization, it's no comparison. Twitch, because of all of your generosity, is much more lucrative. I would say 10 times more on the the Twitch side. It's night and day. But the thing with YouTube is that it's not just for the here and now. It's for us. We're hoping 10 years from now, then that's when it's going to pay off. So it's a long play kind of thing, because the how it works with Twitch is that it's the here and now, right? So this stream is going to generate whatever it does, and with the subscriptions for this month and everything else. But then once that's done, it's done. With YouTube, it's pretty much forever. So if you watch it today, if you watch it 10 years from now, it's going to generate income. So it's more of a trickle than anything else. But this is kind of I'm not sure if I ever told you, this is kind of setting us up for our retirement. So the hope is when we get to retirement age, which is going to come sooner than we think, then we will actually be able to hopefully go to Disney World, Disneyland, and do streaming from there. When we're retired. That's the plan. The plan is to maybe live in those areas for 3 to 6 months at a time. That sounds a long time. Maybe 1 or 2 months at first, but and just go and enjoy. So it's setting us up for 20 years from now. That's the plan. Now, whether or not YouTube is around in 20 years, who knows? I'm guessing some kind of form of it is going to be. So I'm not too worried. YouTube's been around for over a decade now. So I'm guessing it will be a thing still yet. I'm thinking Twitch will be around too. But yeah, it's more. If not, you'll buy a contract. We're actually thinking of selling one of our DVC contracts. It's getting to the point where, if you don't know, Disney Vacation Club is a timeshare, 50 years. Some of our contracts are now approaching the 20. Yeah, I guess it's the 29-year mark. Is that right? Yeah, 29-year mark. So we're getting close to halfway, which means that it's not going to be worth as much per se, I think. But the economy is kind of shaky right now too, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah. You can come and move in with us, Moose. No, that's fine. We need an emotional support, Moose. So yeah. No, so Barkman, wherever you are, thank you very much. Thank you all for your support. We just did we mention this? We just hit 125,000 subscribers on YouTube yesterday. We pick up during the summer. It's pretty neat when we post the ride videos. We start picking up a lot more subscribers when we do that. Not so much with the podcasts, which we expected. Not so much with like the news things, but uh, we built the channel on the rides. I guess that's the thing. So, but thank you, Mort, and Pedro, and everyone else. Thank you for all your support. We were on Must Be TV, kind of hanging out there earlier, and I felt bad because I didn't want to talk about our stuff, but someone asked, was it you? I'm not sure who asked about the streaming and whatnot. So I did mention it there, and if it wasn't for all of your support, we wouldn't have gotten here. I know that for a fact. So it was Star. Okay, yeah. So I didn't want. I mean, that wasn't the point to stop by and just talk about that, but I just was trying to answer the question, and we're kind of excited that we hit 125,000 yesterday. And as you know, I mean, there's a lot of streamers here right now. There's been over 40 people, from what I understand, as of Wednesday, who applied for the content creator program. You know, we're hoping we get in as well. You know, that's kind of been a dream for the last 2.5 years. So, you know, we'll just try our best, and we'll see how it goes. So you're getting in, Moose. You're very entertaining. Come on. I mean, and you know, we're the it's a little embarrassing to talk about the YouTube channel and then the streaming, because I know that we're not where we want to be. I haven't figured out a lot of stuff. It takes a lot of time. I'm very slow in terms of trying to do it. I know what we want to do. I just haven't been able to do it. We got 4 minutes. Okay, let me make sure I keep on talking, and then I haven't even checked my stuff. Okay, cons, events, champions. There anything we got to do? Is 2 more days. So we just need to do the waves. We did get the Scotty shards, so that's good. My stomach's rumbling, like I need to eat more sushi or something. I need to drink my coffee before I start getting headaches. Do you guys get headaches when you don't have coffee in the morning or caffeine? I totally get headaches, which means I'm drinking too much caffeine. Oh, this is the one I wasn't going to do. Okay. Feed the shark. Yeah, so I didn't eat much. I ate like 2 pieces of sushi, or maybe 3 pieces, and ika ring and 2 pieces of takoyaki. So I haven't done the ticket events lately either. Okay. These are all not ending soon. Great. Okay, so we are on track for today. Perfect. We did this one. Did we do our daily rep? No, we didn't do that. Let's repair our ship or something. I don't have anything to repair. That's okay. That's the only thing I still haven't maxed out my rep for ROMs. I've been slow rolling it, but we're not close to 70 yet. What can I do to spend resources? You drink a full pot of coffee a day? You get the grumps. Yeah, I can see that. Um, I do get headaches. I just need to get, but I don't drink that much. I only drink like 1 cup and maybe like a Coke Zero. Barkman limits 1 coffee drink, 1 energy drink, 1 soda per day. Yeah, so that's about what I do. I might drink like a Diet Coke or a Coke Zero and a coffee. Boy, I don't know if I could drink a full pot of coffee. I should try, because I don't drink much coffee. I probably should drink that more than the soda. So Anything I can do that's not gonna. I got 1 minute. That's okay. If I don't get the rep today, it's not a big deal. I can do these for. I haven't done the Scotty event either, so today is the day. Boy, and I hope you guys can't hear my stomach growling because it's kind of close to the microphone. Stimulants treat ADHD. I fully believe that because when I have coffee, I am much more relaxed. So you see me talking. I've been talking straight for like a good 20 minutes, which normally doesn't happen. And that's because the ADHD is probably kicking in. Oh, okay, we got some rep. I think we got it with like a couple seconds to spare. So is the new dailies, which for me is 6 a.m. in the morning, which seems like it would be an issue if it's at 6 a.m. But when it used to come for sniping leaderboards, it was like perfect because 6 o'clock in the morning, no one's calling, no one's bothering me. I'm getting ready for work, and I can just like snipe other people. So when I've been on the mainland and it's a different time zone, I'm trying to snipe at like 12 p.m. or like 9 a.m. It's hard because like stuff is going on during that time. But to snipe at 6 a.m. in the morning or 7 a.m. when it's daylight savings time, it's perfect. 7 a.m. was a little harder because I'm actually sometimes on the road at that time. So I used to go and park at the park and ride close to where I am and just sit under the cell tower before 7 a.m. hit, did the dailies, and then started continuing driving to work. So, yeah, lots of neurodivergent people are coffee, and I'm guessing like Diet Coke addicts. Yeah, 2:30 a.m. is sniping time for. See, that to me is hard. Like I've played other games where it's like they have like events at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and it's like I'm not waking up at like 4 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock in the morning just to do an event that you have to be there for. You know. So. Let's see. Okay, so we are now into recruiting. All right, we have the solo leaderboard. Okay, so this is what we're planning to do. We have not pushed for ops in a good, what is this, June? Must be a good 9 months. We've been at 66 for 9 months. And I think today might be the day that we at least push the button to go to 67. Not that we're going to go to 67 today, but we're probably 70 today. I'm not sure if I have the resources to go to 70. I have the resources to go to 69 for sure. I'm gonna let me try Spock's Club. When I was opting up, I was checking Spock's Club every day, and I've kind of fallen by the wayside with that. So let me update or let me sync, because sometimes my I can't tell if the community mod syncs on the other computer because I only have it installed on one computer and it's not on this one. So okay, I'm sorry, I'm logging into that. Do you think Coke Zero would help you, Moose, if you wanted to drink like some kind of Coke product? I'm not sure if it's the chemicals or if it's just Coke products. Good morning. Good morning, Delhi. Thank you. Oh, my last sync was 3 weeks ago to Spox Club. So, oh, there it is. Let me relaunch. Where's my Prime executable? There it is. Okay. Yeah, welcome everybody to the stream. We're not usually on at this time. Thank you for stopping by. Our time is usually like, I looked at the stats. It's very specific. The time we stream the most is 11:45 at night. It's 11:45 at night. So hydrate. I will do another hydrate. Let me drink my coffee. Speaking of coffee. So tries Zavia Cola. So you're not sure if you ever tried it? I like Coke Zero. It's a little bit smoother. Thank you, Naz. I'm sorry, we're in an ad break. Yeah. I drink iced coffee. I'm not sure if you guys are like iced coffee drinkers, but I can drink hot coffee, but it makes me more relaxed. Like almost wanting to go to sleep, relax. So when Dr. Mom and I were in college, and this was before we were going out. We're just best friends. We would go over to Barnes and Noble because they had the Starbucks coffee inside the inside of the bookstore, and we go there and have coffee. I mean, it was like 10 minutes away from the university. So when you're still battling for her love, yeah, I was trying hard because I would go right, and she would be studying. Now me, I'm not too good at the studying thing. It's like if I'm going to study for something, I'm reading it like the couple hours before class or something. So yeah, so I was battling for her love. So I would just like, like, hey, if you want to go get some coffee, we can go get some coffee, or if you want to go study, we can go study. Because she was at the dorms, I was at my grandparents' house, so it was a lot easier to just study because it was quiet, right? Dorms is sometimes a little bit more hectic. You have your roommates. And I think she just kind of wanted to get away from her dorm room. So I used to take her to Barnes and Nobles, and then we would go to Tower Records. Do you guys remember Tower Records? Because Tower Records was in the same mall area. So we'd go Tower Records. But yeah, so we go Barnes and Nobles and drink some coffee. I just like look around the bookstore looking at books, and I was like, yeah, there's not much for me to do other than just sit here and drink some coffee. So yeah, I miss the record stores. I do too. Yeah, we had a few Tower Records. There was one by the main mall. So the university is in Honolulu, of course, and so University of Hawaii, and it's maybe like from there's two malls. There's Ala Moana Shopping Mall and there's Kahala Mall. We used to go to Kahala Mall because it was quieter there and wasn't as like closer to the Waikiki, so it wasn't as touristy. And that's where the Barnes and Nobles was located. So we would go over there. It was like 10 minutes away. It's actually really close to where my workplace is now. So, and we just go. I mean, there was like Barnes and Nobles. There was a movie theater. We used to go to movies there as well. It was just again quieter. But there was also a Tower Records down by the main shopping center, and that one was huge. So, a Warehouse Music. Yeah, Sam Goody's. Yeah, Sam Goody's. I'm not sure if we have Sam Goody's here, but I've been to Sam Goody's on the mainland as well. So, yeah. So let me see Wait, hold on. Let me see about Spock's Club. But yeah, so again, I think that's why, like, when I stream late at night, I don't have the coffee. So I'm a little tired. Um, I'm a little bit more focused with the coffee, but a little bit more relaxed as well. So it's a lot of things going on at the same time with that. So um, let me do a couple of things. Let me see if I can log into Spock's Club, but I don't want it to show on screen because it is my regular email. Although you're willing to email us at Aloha Diz Hawaii. We had to put the Hawaii at the end because Aloha Diz, for some reason, is taken, the email address on Gmail. So Aloha Diz Hawaii dot, or Hawaii Diz, Aloha Diz Hawaii at gmail.com. That's our email address. We've gotten a lot of emails for like sponsorships, which I'm pretty sure most of them are kind of like sketchy. So, but I should check the email. I haven't checked the email for a while. We had like this email like, oh, we want to like, there's this like hotel in like the Netherlands. Can you mention it on your on your on your podcast? It's like hotel in the Netherlands. I have no idea what this is. Uh, yeah, and then we did get a couple of the ones Rev has done. We're not as big as Rev, so it's not worth their time. I think. Okay, am I on the right page? Let me. Yeah, but if you need to drink your coffee, please drink your coffee. Most of you are like in the middle of the day, aren't you? Except for Mord. Mord is like going to sleep. Okay, sign in with Google. Guess I can use this. Oh, it's the wrong password. Did I change my password? Oh, two-step verification. Great. Let's see. Open up YouTube. Yes, it is me trying to sign in. Okay. At least you know Spock's Club is secure. They use the Google authentication. Thank you for the shout out for Minnie. Okay, we are in Spock's Club. So let me show it back on screen. Minnie is awesome. She had this very special program with CDB the other day. So I like that. But welcome into the stream, Minnie. Thank you very much for your support and everything. We do appreciate it. And since we have some of our friends here, Tibbs has mentioned it before, and I've been thinking about it for a while. But Tibbs and I might be starting some kind of Star Trek roundtable. I'm not sure how else to describe it. We haven't discussed much other than done some passing thoughts. So we might need some help from everybody. Well, we're trying to get that started, and we'll do it on Twitch. Yeah, we probably talk. Have you ever watched the McLaughlin Group? That's my idea. It's not Tibbs' idea, so it might not turn out to be this. But the McLaughlin Group was a show on PBS for many, many years. Your password's incorrect. Yeah, it's. I think it'll probably be more STFC. I think it'll probably start off as more STFC. So I again, Tibbs. I didn't want to steal because Tibbs had mentioned it like a few weeks ago, and so but we haven't figured out a date or a time. So we're gonna have to figure out the format. But the McLaughlin Group was basically this political show on PBS. They discuss issues, and it was very sometimes sensationalized, which is kind of weird because this was back in the 80s. Like sensationalization in the 80s is nothing compared to what it is now. But there is like SNL sketches with Dana Carvey and Phil Hartman, McLaughlin Group, and I've always wanted to do something like that. So 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 we will see if that's what we actually do. But we're thinking like a panel of 5 people, and or it could be 6. I guess you can do stream together with 6, but and just discussing different topics, maybe like 5 questions. This is again my format. It's not going to be the format that Tibbs has not. I have not asked Tibbs to sign off on any of these things. These are just rumblings in my head, and I don't want to do it without him. So I said I'm not going to do my thing without him involved. So although he's given the full blessing to do it without him, but it's like no. So I think we're kind of maybe going to do it together. 5 questions, maybe like 90-second responses, real kind of quick hitting, hot takes on different things. So we'll see. Yeah. But yeah, Lightning Hawk stream was great. 7-year anniversary for her. So congratulations to her. Lightning Hawk has been a real trooper streaming, very much a part of our ʻOhana here. And so kudos to her for 7 years of streaming on Twitch. She streamed other games before, but then she's also streaming now. STOC. Yeah. There's a different Lightning Hawk. I think it's still with the E. We keep on shouting out this person because I do that all the time. So they must be thinking, why am I getting shout out all the time? Yeah, it's the E. It's the Hawk with the E. It's no problem at all. Zero G's. It's just I do that. I can't tell you how many times I've done that. So it's not something new for our channel. But yeah. Okay. I'm not sure. Okay, so this is more of a behind the scenes kind of thing. Like I must have over 20 different scenes that we use to transition for different things here between Aloha Diz and STOC. And I can never seem to find the one I want because they're all over the place. So I have one that says STFC use, which basically use this one. And for some reason, I cannot find it right now. I can't find the STFC use because it's probably hidden somewhere on my scenes. So I'm going to have to move this window and dock, and ground control is in the way right now. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, STFC use is in the wrong location. Okay. So these are the behind the scenes kind of things that we deal with. Okay, so let's go with, hopefully we can get this working right. Explorer, properties. Okay, maybe that'll work. All right, so, oh boy, that doesn't fit on the screen pretty nicely, does it? Let me see if I can make it a little bit better. Okay, I think that's the best I can do. It's cut off. It's cut off a little bit. So we are, I guess I'm going to have to shrink it. There's no other way to do this. Let me. Okay, we're at 67%. All right, so if we were to go to operations 70 from 66 right now, we are short on a few things. Uncommon refined gas, which we can get with LAT, of course. This rare refined ore is 6,000. Rare refined gas is 13,000, and peristeel is 44 million. But we're kind of, I mean, besides the mats, which we can actually get some efficiencies for, we might be able to do it. We put the XComp on and some other things. I think it's like 100% for something. I can't remember. We have something that we can do. So we're 38 million. So we're close. But we can do ops, not 66, ops 60. You're fighting me right now, Spox Club. It's not Spox Club fault, this is Explorer. It's user error. But yeah, we can definitely go ops 69 right now. Yeah, we have everything that we need for ops 69. But we're just going to push the button ops 67. So we're not going to go all the way to ops 69 today. That's not something we need. I'm not investing too heavily into Scotty, but I do want to get Scotty for sure. Okay. You loving the cons champion stuff? Yeah, I am too. Especially for the fact that I don't have to do everything in one day. You know, I can spread it out over multiple days, and that gives me lots of time to do stuff. And you know, for my schedule, that's a huge relief. Trying to do everything or do something every single day is just the schedule doesn't work out sometimes. But we can do waves. We can do waves. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, let's do some waves. Yeah, I do need to check some of the efficiencies. I might have some efficiencies I can do before I hit ops. I do like the treasury. There's Giorgio and Fael and Picard. I think these three are good officers, especially Gigi down here. I think actually those are good officers. And I'll get another 2.9 peristeel for the ops upgrade. And then actually 5.8 total. That's a good 12% of what I need. So I haven't hit the points yet because I've been lazy. I have not completely maxed Fleet Commander Con. I have not even hit the 60 million mark. So we're, again, slow rolling all of this. We'll catch up eventually. I'm not too worried. Yeah, we're at 48 million. And this is not even really trying. This is like putting the Reliant out. This is doing like some of the 68s for the events only. I haven't been grinding. I just been doing events. So, yeah. Take care, Moose. Have a great day as well. Yeah. So yeah, so we're at 40. I'm sure we'll hit like 60 by next week, if not by the end of the month. So it's not a big deal. But yeah, I haven't maxed out everything. We have done the efficiencies. So there's this increases common, rare, and epic. The reputation we've done. We have done accidentally hit the wrong one because I didn't need the peristeel tritanium dilithium, so that was a mistake. We have done some of the accelerated construction. We can do more of that. So this is like I'm saying, the efficiencies of hitting 67. We should do more of that. We have maxed out the Sigma reserve station, which was important, but we haven't hit the we haven't done the superior reserves. And here's the reason why. Like we'll upgrade some of these things for efficiencies, especially for the ships. So that's next. But I'm trying to maximize the points that I can get. And part of that strategy is not to increase the efficiencies too much. So that's kind of a strategy, is like we just accumulate as much materials as possible so we can spend them. We could, I mean, you saw on Spock's Club, right? I have like 13,000 rare gas that I need to increase. If I did this, which would max out at 200%, then that would reduce the number of that, but then it'll also reduce the amount of points I can get off of building station modules. So it's a matter of, do I want to push for 70, or do I want to try to maximize as many points I can get between now and 70? And I've been taking the stance of, let's try to maximize the amount of points that we can. Plus, we're still short on the Sigma. So it would take another 30 something, million peristeel. So no sense we do this until we see what we need to actually get it up to maximize the points getting there. So, and especially with the ship one, we are not doing the ship materials because that is going to be a long-term strategy once we get to G7. So I am not touching the ship materials at all. We are going to do the parts, and we're going to do the resources for ships. This one up here, because this one is another 500%. So yeah, we're doing the resources and we're doing the parts, but we're not going to touch the materials. So we can score points when we're in G7, building G6 ships. And that's been a strategy since we were talking about jelly scrapping, that we do resources and we do parts efficiency, but we don't touch the materials, just so we can use that in the future. So okay, let's do some waves. Your goal is to be top 10 for Ops 56 before moving Ops. Yeah, that's a good goal. It's a good goal to have. Let's get the GS here. Can I upgrade anything? Nothing right now. I think I upgraded yesterday. These are not the right officers. Okay, let's go with speed. So we can just fly around a lot. I don't have a speed crew for the augment preset for that. So they're all the way at the end. Okay. Rehab group. Okay. Here's the text for breakfast. It's coming in at 6:30 in the morning, which normally I'd be still sleeping, but good morning. Happy Saturday. No board meeting today. We will reschedule. No breakfast. Our brother will probably cook some breakfast. Have a great weekend, everybody. Okay. All right. So no. Okay. Not that this was a strategy, but it kind of is. So I didn't want to step in because I'm the past president and the new president, who's like my best friend from college. I don't want to like step on his toes. So I try not to remind him that we have meetings and stuff because, you know, and I think everyone's exhausted. School year is hard. I think everyone's exhausted. So I'm pretty sure he's exhausted. So I didn't do that. So if we're canceling the meeting, I think everyone's going to be happy, and we can have a meeting in July. Spam eggs and cheese. No. We will probably have spam eggs. Brother made spam yesterday morning, and he left me a couple pieces, but I was rushing off to work, so I didn't get a chance. So he's up because he just walked past. So he might make some spam. I can ask him. Brother. Okay. Jeez. I think he went to use the bathroom. I will ask him when he comes out. Brother? Sister? Oh, he has his AirPods in. Hello? Would you mind cooking some spam again or Portuguese sausage? After you take out the dogs. You're such a good boy. Thank you very much. Okay. Do we have rice?
Not in the cooker.
And not in the cooker, okay.
I can make, but it's gonna take an hour.
Up to you.
Yeah, I'll make after.
You're gonna make some rice? Okay. Thank you. Such a good boy. I'm very proud of him. He's going to take out the dogs. He's going to make us breakfast. He likes to cook. I mean, if anyone's a chef in the family, it is brother. Brother is the.
Don't get me wrong. I'm doing this for my Beyblade fun.
Yeah, I know. He's also doing it because he wants to get something.
Don't get it wrong.
Don't get it wrong. Okay, he's very honest. He did want to purchase something, so he's been very helpful. He's been very helpful. And he doesn't know that we probably get it from him anyway. So I'm not telling him that as well. This is all strategy. Everything is strategy. You know, if he wants to cook us breakfast, that's great. If we cancel the board meeting, that's great. I don't think my friend watches the stream, so he might. Well, he might watch on the YouTube side. But he works really hard. He's like the number one. I would say he's the number one principal in our state. So, and he works really hard. So he deserves a break too. Why is this not going? I can't. Does this happen to you guys? I can't see the system. Is this a reset? Must be because I can't do anything. Okay.
Quality.
When you hear brother, you think of Mulan. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, let's restart. Wait, you're when are you coming for vacation, Naz? And we'll ship over some spam eggs and rice to you. Yeah, I mean, he said an hour. Yeah, rice takes 50 minutes to cook. So if he does the rice first, we'll be going off there. I think Candy White's on at 7 my time, which is in half an hour. I think he's on at 7. You know, Naz, if you ever come, or if we ever go to Disney at the same time, because we usually, okay, so, when we pack stuff, there's normal stuff that we bring, the clothes, like the gear for the parks and whatnot. But there are other things that we pack, which I think is not the usual thing. We will actually pack like 2 pounds of rice and a couple of cans of spam, just so we have something to eat at the hotel room. Because most of the time we have a kitchenette that we can cook on. So we bring rice, because no sense we buy like a bag of rice, and then try to deal with it. Bringing it home or whatnot. So we just put in a Ziploc bag like 2 pounds of rice, and then a couple of cans of spam, just so we have something. Because spam usually we can find, but sometimes like the first day we just don't have the time to go do an Instacart order or anything else. So at least we have like breakfast the next day. So we love you too, Naz. You've been such a good friend to us. Yeah, so we just pack spam and rice. Sometimes we'll pack nori, which is seaweed, like what's used to wrap. It's more like Korean style seaweed. So we can wrap up the rice in there. No, we don't bring coffee from home. Because we have the so at the Disney Vacation Club, they're starting to do this now, but before they didn't have K cups for the Keurig. They used to have their own pods, so usually there's coffee in the room. And again, I drink 1 cup of coffee a day, so it's not like I drink a lot. So we don't bring coffee from home, and if anything, we'll actually buy it from the store. So so we don't bring the K cups, because that's what we use at home is K cups, um, and we'll just get it from the store. So that's the hard thing. Like we need to have like caffeine in the morning. Um, so that would be something we just go and get some coffee. You like Disney's K cups? Yeah. They used the pods for a while. So everyone's responding like thumbs up on the cancel meeting. Lots of thank yous. Yeah, it's the principal that's hosting the thing said thank you, so he doesn't have to open up the site. So everyone needs a break. I mean, the principals, they're yeah, especially the high school principals. We're at the schools like almost every weekend. So if someone can take a break from a weekend, it's a good thing. I don't have to do that anymore because I'm at state, but it's like you live at the school, and they deserve a break. Oh, you're out of Kona coffee? Yeah, we do like Kona coffee. It is very expensive. It's almost like twice as much, if not more, than regular coffee. But it's really smooth. I mean, it's just the flavor is really smooth. That's why we like it. So, you're thinking barbecue for lunch? Um, Dr. Mom really likes beef brisket and pulled pork, and it's so hard to get it here. Sorry, that's my ring because brother is going outside to take care of the dogs. Yeah, we really like barbecue, but Dr. Mom really likes brisket and pulled pork. We've had the St. Louis one, and we've had Texas one. Um, I'm not sure which one we like better. It's been a while. Bacon wrapped jalapeno stuffed with brisket and cream cheese drizzled with the juices from making brisket. That sounds really good. That sounds really good. Texas for sure? Okay. I've also had it in like South Carolina. I'm not sure if that's a thing in South Carolina or if that's just because I've had it. But do you guys have a favorite type of barbecue style? Retrofear says likes barbecue sauce. Yeah, barbecue sauces are really good. I mean, you get the right barbecue sauce, it really makes a difference. Yeah, I might be more inclined to Texas. Oh, here, I almost missed this. Wait, I might miss this. Yeah, I'm gonna say, huh? Yeah, I don't know. We had barbecue in Nashville when we went to the convention. That was pretty good too. We didn't have the hot chicken. We should have had the hot chicken. But yeah, we just like barbecue. I guess that's why it's hard to decide because no matter what, we just like it. And it's so difficult to find in Hawaii. Like I think people try, like they'll come from like different parts of uh, the mainland, and then they'll come down here thinking that they could establish something. And I can't tell you how many barbecue places we've seen open and then close after a couple like months or a year. It's the cost of living is so much different. And just to find the area to smoke stuff is hard. You went from 60 million to 90 million? That's crazy. That's like super quick. It's like super quick. Okay, do I know what do I need to do another? Cons, champ. Oh, okay, okay. That makes sense. Okay, I need to do probably 2 more of these. Which ones give more points? Oh, it doesn't matter, yeah. Oh, I guess elite. We'll do an elite. Does it say 60? No, I can do a 50. Okay, let's do a 50. Yeah, the traders give good rep for sure. Okay, let's do this one. We'll hit the hostiles with the GS beam. Yeah. Has anyone hit the 120 million yet so far? I should hit this one first. I'm out of order right now. Yeah, not gonna make it. This guy. Not paying attention too much. Drinking my coffee. Oh, first 2 days? That's great. Yeah, I didn't have the time. I mean, in all honesty, I've been trying to do stuff at work. It's just been a lot of stuff, which we kind of knew when we took the new job. So it's just one of those sacrifices. But I like what I'm doing. Oh, did I miss this one? It's different for sure, but we should have all of our directors in place on Monday. So we'll have help. We've been a little, like most places, understaffed. But 4 months, I did most of the interviews to fill the positions. And we have some good people. I mean, I think that's the most important thing. We have good people coming in. Oh, you Max Joaquim? Nice. That's cool. Okay, wave 4. Here's 5. I don't know if I can beam these. I never tried. No, I'm just a little short. Okay, so that's wave 5 complete. And that might have completed that as well. All right, so we're all done with this. What have you guys been spending your loot on? I did like the relevant ship parts or whatever they're called, but I haven't spent anything other than that. It'll probably be like, it won't be Joaquin. Any of you like picking Carol? I think her shield mitigation is pretty good, especially ship parts. Yeah, Quasi could be good as well, especially the Apex Shred with the Mirror Universe team. McCoy? I just need 3 shards to tear him up. And this is more GS31 specific, yeah. And we get this prime mirror particle one. I'm thinking about this one. I do have a few primes I haven't done. So I'm looking at that one. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what else I would purchase. So it'll probably just be officer shards. I just got to figure out which one. I might just spread it out over a number of them. I do want to. I made a mistake. I think I mentioned this before. I do want to max Kira Nerys for her crit chance, but I am not close to that. I should have done that last month. It was a huge mistake. But oh well. He'll be back. I'm sure Shards of Her will be back again. Retro Fury's been using it to finish up stuff like getting Relativity, Joachim, and Mirror Prime. 15% ISO damage boost to all ships. Yeah, that's one of them. Yeah, I'm not sure either. Go back to Spock's Club. What is it on the resource allocation? I forget how to search the. What is it? Prime. Let's see. These are called prime mirror particles. Okay. So I thought. So I got the liquid de-refining one. So that's at level 1. Prime mirror research efficiency. Prime apex barrier. I have the isolate damage. Oh, maybe I don't need to get it. There's the raw trillium mining bonus. or the Prime Wave Defense Central Entity. Oh, this one. This is the one I probably want to get. So I get 5 hit points in solo. Okay, so yeah, so I will definitely get it for this. Just so if I miss a few, I'm not going to worry about it. As you can see, I missed one on the last wave. So we'll probably do the Prime Wave Defense Central Entity HHP increase to give me a couple more hits on the wave defense. Okay. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to get then. So you can get 10 of these. Okay, perfect. 1,000. Nice. I should do some of the tournaments. I missed the whole day. Again, this is the hard part sometimes. How come I'm at 5,000? Did I not collect? I still not collected. Yes, son?
Do I open the new rice bag?
Yeah, open the new rice bag. Can you do that? You need help? Just scoop out the rice from it. Because it's heavy. We have a 50-pound rice bag. Or the 25. I think it's 50. I think it's a 50-pound rice bag that he's opening. But we're out of rice. Yeah, so I must have not even collected the last one last night. Oops, didn't want to hit that. So that's a bummer. I'm pretty sure I did it and I didn't collect it. So, but we had a sports banquet for the coaches on Thursday night. And there's traffic. They're doing construction on the freeway. They closed down like 4 lanes on the freeway coming back. So it was late for the banquet, and then even later because there's traffic coming home at 9-something at night. Okay, let's do some alliance tournaments. You're not really big on waves. I think they're hard on mobile. Yes, they are hard on mobile. Although I do arenas on mobile, if that makes any sense. I find it's so much more stable than the PC client and easier to maneuver. Oh, here we are. G6 uncommon ore. I want the crystal one. So they moved up the and it wouldn't have made a difference, I guess, if I didn't do a few, other than that one I didn't collect. Because they moved up alliance tournaments, I'm pretty sure that was because G6 were using all of their choice tokens for redeeming everything. I'm pretty sure that's why they moved it up a week. We'll save the ore just in case we can't find anything else, but I'd like to get the crystal one. It's 2 pulls of the choice tokens. We'll just refresh this one. Oh, here's the crystal one. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just like lying in bed and doing the arenas. 1, 2. Okay, that's done. Go and collect. All right. I think we can do all 3 today. Hold on 1 second. Alexa, turn off alarm. Sorry. That's the 7 a.m. alarm. That's gas. I don't want gas. Although I do need like tons of gas. That's a war one. I'm so glad they sped this all up. This used to take forever to refresh. I'm sorry. I was thinking like, do I mute the microphone or not? But it's more fun to do it live. I'm so sorry. I hope I didn't mess anyone up. But I'm hoping you also don't have alarms going off at like middle of the day. And I'm not quite sure why we have alarms going off on weekends. Oh, I know, because I was supposed to be at a meeting at 9 o'clock, which got canceled at 6:30 in the morning. Which means we can stream the whole rest of the day. No, we're not doing that. I'm waiting for Candy White to come on. I thought he was on at 9. Not 9, 7. But I could be wrong. Oh, okay. So I'm able to do the crystal with 2 pulls because they actually put more crystals. So you see the uncommon is 688 for the 200 pull, the 2 chest pulls. But when you come to, I'm guessing this is, no, that's the 50. When it comes to the ore, it's only 377. And then 102. So if you want materials, that's why I do only the crystal ones, because it's double, almost double the ore and the gas. And then now that we have the converters, you can just convert them to ore and gas. So when you saw that I was opting up, if in Spock's Club when going to 70, the reason why I have enough rare crystal is because I've been pulling arena tournaments, the crystal tasks. So yeah, so it's only 2. If I were to do the gas or the ore, which sometimes I do, especially the ore, for the resources, then you get less materials. But if you really want to maximize the number of materials, you do that, and then you can go to the refinery and you can do the conversion. All right, you can do rare crystal. Where's the rare crystal to gas or rare crystal to ore? right? Because you got more in the chests, uncommon as well. So I hope that helps. I don't know. That's the easiest way I think I can explain it. Okay. I don't think I have enough tokens for the last one. So we'll figure out what we're gonna do later on. Okay, wait. Let me check my Google Sheets. Did I mistaken when Candy White's on? Everyone's texting like, "Thank you for the cancellation." Yeah, I'm glad because I have to drive into town, which I drive into town every day for like an hour, and I'm not looking forward to doing that. Although it's like 35 minutes because there's no traffic. Usually no traffic on Saturday. So, but if I don't have to drive, one, it allows my car to recharge, and then two, I just don't have to like spend an hour plus driving today on a Saturday. So I have no qualms about not having a meeting. Okay, let me check. Oh, I did make a mistake. Did I make a mistake? Oh no, it says 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific time, 7 a.m. Why 7 time? Okay, so you might be on soon. He might just be delayed. I see James Bond on too, so we have a raid target if we need to go. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, James Bond. Oh, he's streaming in 5 hours? Oh, okay, well, extendo chef stream. Thank you very much. Yeah, if I was smart, I'd set up the camera and then you can watch me eat the spam eggs and rice. But I'm on the upstairs computer and I purposely, I don't know why I did this, but I was like, I'm not putting up a camera on this one. This is just going to be the STFC Sharky stream. And I won't be tempted to turn on the camera. If I'm downstairs, I'm tempted to turn on the camera. And everything's kind of set up for STFC. It's not set up for the podcast or any kind of streaming, which is good because then I don't have to worry about the settings. It was getting kind of difficult changing back and forth the Aloha Div Studio with STFC and the podcast. For some reason, it just wasn't working out very well. So I just missed settings. So I can set downstairs one way. I can set this one up a different way, and it's perfectly fine. So, all right. I think we did everything that we need to do. So unfortunately, we're not having an extended stream. I am probably going to go back to sleep because I've been up since 3 o'clock in the morning, and I don't have a meeting, which means that I can probably take a nap. I'll probably eat, and then I'll take a nap, and then we could stream this afternoon. We've been trying to get more of the Disney Speedstorm in, so we could probably do that. But I was just going to power through until my board meeting, and then come back and take a nap. But now that the board meeting's canceled, I guess that's out the window as well. If I knew it was canceled, I probably would have gone back to sleep at 3. I was having a hard time. It was just a hard time going back to sleep. So I just woke up and said, well, maybe we could stream. Maybe we can do something like that. We'll see. So yeah, why don't we do this? We'll raid out to James Bond. Thanks for being here. I'm guessing we'll be on this afternoon if we have if we wake up. If we wake up. So, but thanks for being here. Appreciate all of you again, as always. You guys are wonderful. But yeah, thank you, Pedro. Thank you, Zero, for modding. Naz, Retro Fury, I see Mort is here. Everyone else, Dustin on the YouTube side. Thanks for just stopping by and hanging out with us. We are truly appreciative of you being part of our ʻOhana, and we can't say that enough. Every day, I'm very thankful. I mean, I know it sounds silly. We play a game together, but I am appreciative of each and every one of you. So let's raid into. Did I hit the button already? No, I didn't hit the button. Yeah, let's raid out to James Bond. He's awesome. Give him some love as well. We'll start the raid, and maybe we'll see you in 7 hours or 8 hours or so. So, all right. Yeah, I think we can do that. So we'll see you real soon.